Tonight, embrace Italian cuisine with some lovely twists. Throw an outrageous party in this newly renovated ballroom designed by a Hollywood lifestyle guru. Experience both style and comfort in these Scandinavian footwear. And see what brings all skilled bartenders from all over Hong Kong.
Welcome to Dolce Vita. In a diverse city like Hong Kong, we can find many authentic cuisines from all around the world here.
What's great about this place is you can find the East, the West, and just about every culture you can think of.
With so many great titles under its belt, culinary capital of Asia best fits Hong Kong. Let's think about it. There's Japanese, Korean, Shanghainese, Italian, French. So much more international cuisines can be found here. So Jason, what's today's menu?
How does alfresco Italian dining sound to you?
Sounds great.
Most Italian restaurant commercials claim to offer the authentic Italian cuisine. Jason, have you ever considered what authentic Italian cuisine actually means?
It's a really good question. It's also why I like to go to lots of different Italian restaurants, figuring out what real Italian food is like.
Well, for me, it's different. Like other cultural cuisines, Italian food made outside of Italy is greatly influenced by the local eating culture. Personally, I like to embrace all the different twists that people make to the dishes.
The Italian food offered here is affected by Hong Kong's eating culture. Customized for our taste buds, this restaurant comprises dishes that hold the true traditional flavors of Italian cuisine, but also adds a little bit of culturally influenced flavor to it. Pastas, pizzas, and other signature Italian dishes that usually give hints to the cuisine are now different than that offered in Italy. But don't worry, the extra flavoring is just as good, as authentic, and unlikely to find anywhere else.
I think it's always a good idea to enjoy a nice meal outdoors in the open fresh air and sunshine.
This kind of outdoor alfresco dining is very popular in Europe. It's kind of like an art form with the chic cafes and the relaxing ambience. Let's dig in.
Nobody enjoys alfresco dining more than the Italians, which is why an Italian restaurant with outdoor seating makes this restaurant more authentic. Dining outdoors is the perfect way to have a relaxed meal. The outdoor view is quite stunning, for you get a panoramic view of Victoria Harbour. The inside decor makes the restaurant hip and chic, and is great for any occasion. Using the color white that surrounds the entire interior, weddings and fancy parties are usually held here to create memories that'll last. The white theme is a new and interesting touch to the Italian dining experience.
Beef carpaccio was created in Venice and has now become a famous signature Italian dish.
There are lots of variations of the sauce used to drizzle over the paper-thin slices of raw beef, but a much simpler presentation would be to use salad leaves, cheese, olive oil and lemon celery.
While some can't stand the raw taste of beef, the slices can be stir-fried in olive oil for a few seconds, but I still prefer the original flavoring.
The taste of this beef is strong, and the slices of the cheese are light. The combination makes this dish very well-rounded. They say Italian desserts are one of the best, so a meal's not a meal without the perfectly packaged dessert.
Italian foods are very popular all over the world. There's even a joke that says, all the chefs in heaven are Italian.
If only my mum was Italian too.
John Travolta's 50th birthday bash, Oprah Winfrey's Legends Ball, the Oscar party.
So what are you trying to tell us?
Well, Jason, I'm just kind of wondering, what are the essentials to throwing such a big, over-the-top party like that?
There's so much. Great food, great drinks, great music, a great venue, everything counts. So let's see how it's done Hollywood style. Winnie, don't you find it's always so difficult to throw a great party?
I do. Nobody wants to throw a boring party at any old restaurant.
We can mix things up by changing the scenery. The venue's always so important, it's where the tone is set.
Well, you know, I recently went to a ballroom where you could go in 20 times and each time would be like a unique experience.
Ballrooms are so been there and done that. The lighting, the sound's always so ordinary.
Now, if you really feel that way, you've got to come with me to see this ballroom.
Located at the penthouse level of a stylish hotel, this spacious ballroom takes up a total of 10,000 square feet, which accommodates up to 1,000 guests. Everything from chinaware to table linens, flowers to candles, lighting to sound system, all are matching with a particular tone and palette of your choice to create the ambiance desired.
What do you think, Jason? Pretty incredible in here, isn't it? You know, the lifestyle guru who designed this room is one of the most sought-after names in Hollywood. His clientele list include people such as Oprah Winfrey, John Travolta, and Nicole Kidman.
So let's talk to him, find out more about the concept behind this place.
The design idea came about, I wanted to create a space that worked really well for planning parties and celebrations. And most ballrooms that we work in have huge big chandeliers and they're tied into one particular color scheme. So we created a shell that allows us to dress it up or to dress it down and take any interpretation that we like. So we have a very neutral palette, and I think it's a very sophisticated color scheme that works really well for everybody and for everything. So the ballroom is designed in a way so that we can have a fully integrated sound and lighting system. At the press of a button, we get to change the colors in the ceiling. All the sound and the speakers are built into the ceiling. So without having to hang lighting stands and bring in additional equipment, basically what it's done is we've allowed everything to be built in so that it's much more elegant and it's much easier to work from this point of view.
So as the first step of the hotel's renovation project, how does this ballroom's design echo other parts of the hotel, Colin?
Well, the ballroom is the first phase of the whole project, and this hotel's getting, the Miramon's getting a complete makeover from the top all the way down. We're in the ballroom on the 18th floor, and we really have taken every room, every knife, fork, spoon, every bed, every sheet, every door, right the way down to the lobby, the way you check in, the uniforms. The entire hotel is having a complete makeover. And it's young, it's fresh, it's glamorous, and I'm very happy to be part of this project.
Oh, what are we making here?
So we're going to make a streppy cheppy. It's a fun cocktail, and I like things that aren't complicated. So not too many ingredients. We're going to work with vodka, with fresh mint, some lime juice, and some simple syrup. Simple syrup is just sugar and water that's mixed together. And we put these together in the blender, and it gets the party going.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So don't be shy with the vodka, because this is the best way to really get the party going.
All right, loosening up.
You're loosening up. And then we put about a cup of mint in here. Nice fresh mint, nice and fresh as you can see. Some simple syrup to sweeten it up a bit. And to make it a little more tart, some lime juice. Sure. And then to that we're going to add quite a bit of ice. In cold weather, this is very refreshing. And the great thing about this, we can serve this for drinks as a little welcome cocktail. And one for you. Okay. And then also later on at night, you could also serve this as a shot.
Oh, wonderful.
Particularly when you're running around the dance floor, it keeps you nice and cool.
That's right.
So cheers. Should we go see what we have on the menu for dinner?
Let's take a look.
Absolutely.
Have a look.
Since Colin is a big believer of dishes looking as good as they taste, the first course is definitely one of his favorites. To reveal what's inside, let's snip open the endive flower. Ah, springy salad. What a nice way to give your guests and yourself a little pre-meal entertainment. And this packet of halibut fillets is just like a little gift. It's fun to create a moment when each guest pulls apart the wrapping paper to see these moist and tender steaming goodies. A creative refreshment after the meal? That's no problem to Colin, of course. With a simple blend of ingredients like strawberries, sorbet, and champagne, this dessert soup is unmistakably elegant.
Winnie, I've learnt so much today. With all the tips from Colin and the endless possibilities this ballroom offers, planning a party is going to be no problem.
Well, I think it's great that the layout and floor plan can be changed every time. And you know, the ultimate goal of any host is for all their guests to have a unique and memorable experience.
Should we start planning a party then? I hear it's your anniversary soon.
How did you know? Okay, you're in charge of the planning.
Coming up, let's see what's new in store for your shoe closet. Plus, get ready to be blown away by the Scottish Highland-inspired fashion.
Amy, have you ever thought about the hard work, the research and development that goes into a pair of shoes?
Honestly, technically wise, not really, but design always.
Well, let's see how the both can be combined to make a perfect pair of shoes.
In the past, shoe shopping was considered a privilege for women, while each lady owned probably a dozen pairs of shoes to match their different outfit, whereas guys owned probably a couple, one for formal use and the other for everyday wear. But let's face it, shoe nowadays is an integral part in fashion. For guys like me, need a huge selection of shoes in order to look and dress more appropriate, proper, in different occasions.
These outdoor shoes with handcrafted details reveal a unique and natural look. At least 3 times stronger than any ordinary leather, shoes made with yak leather are a perfect pick for those who seek durability. In search for a pair of footwear that combines class and sophistication? This Italian-style slip-on made with lizard leather would get the job done. The comfort fiber ensures dry and cool feet. And this athletic design is made for all ages to protect knees, hips, as well as the back. The direct injected sole is of light weight with additional shock absorption. But okay, enough for us guys. What about the choices for the ladies out there? Not to worry, these options here will make sure you're dressed to thrill. Everyone has their own palette, so to cater this quest, a range of colors are available in this limited edition collection of casual footwear. This pair, made from fish skin, is both cute and feminine. Move with your feet, the soft material allows extra comfort and enhances the ability to breathe.
Having a stylish pair of shoes is not only essential in making a nice, good first impression, but also it shows your personality and taste in life. Because what you wear on your feet is one of the biggest factors on showing who you are. And of course, they must meet a high standard. Durable, comfortable, and matches what we're wearing.
Over 20 limited editions are designed to commemorate the opening of this concept store. And what captures the spotlight most is definitely this one, based on ancient Chinese culture and architectural curving lines. So, how did this design idea come about?
The inspiration was simply 2 reasons. Simply the event we have here, the opening of this store, and the Olympics next year. And the inspiration we've got is from the stadium, from the Bird's Nest Stadium, and some of Chinese, how do you call it, some Chinese things like the yin and yang, if you look at this, and the lucky number, and as I said, here's the Bird's Nest, and you have a typical Chinese pattern here, which is perfectly fitting for the next couple of months or years maybe. So the inspiration is clearly Chinese because the 2 events fitting together now perfectly in time.
And last but not least, but I see this store here is a really stunning design and it's a really good concept. How does this design echo of this shopping mall?
The approach with this shop design is actually our inspiration is nature and life. First time I've been here in Hong Kong, having the presentation from the developers here, they have exactly the same slogan. Our inspiration is nature and life. And it was just from the beginning clear we have to work together, we have the same mindset. Looking on the design, we are using all nature materials, means wood, leather, stone and so on, which is also perfectly fitting in our vision and the mall's vision. combined with some technology, which you could see over there. We have the screen where we're showing a sunrise, so things fitting slowly and perfectly together. Or we have over there a 3D animation from the new shoes, especially this time the Beijing shoe. And we believe in the concept.
Sweet life is not only about fancy cars or glittery gemstones. To top that, try to treat yourself to a shopping spree by filling your shoe closet with these wonderful and comfortable shoes. And I'm not gonna leave this place empty-handed. Here's what I got. See ya.
When you go into a bar and order a cocktail, you can always see the work that goes into the drink. Not only the ingredients, but also the skill of the bartender.
As much as you won't believe, pulling a perfect pint of beer requires a lot of tension, like skill, technique, and time restraint. Let's take a peek at how they pull the perfect pint of beer.
Rabia brought us here last week to show its unique dining experience in this restaurant, whereas today I'm going to show you a competition that's about to foam up right before our eyes. So how did they actually judge a bartender? Well, we're going to talk to the judges directly and find out how. Hi, Michelle. What are criteria are you looking for in the bartender?
Well, I think it's a complex thing. You need to order properly, you need to serve the glass properly, to bring it to us. You need to get what you have ordered and not something else.
We call it a Belgian pouring ritual, meaning first they have to follow through every single step of how to pour a beer and then how to serve a beer. And of course, you mentioned about personality. That's how you take it out as a total on how they service the whole thing to you. And you should be enjoying it. As us, as a customer, we should be enjoying that.
Okay, so for this competition, what preparations have you done?
I've been looking at the VCD and some of all the list details of all the beer that they gave us, and we try to learn how to pouring in the right way and learn how to what kind of beer, because beer is quite different. What we're selling, we don't like we sell in here, so we need to learn more about the beer and how to pouring in the right way. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do before I'm coming here.
Oh, okay.
Because since the bar opened, I was working on the tap, and they trained us. So basically, I've been doing it every single day. So that was my preparation.
Okay, what about you?
Actually, I'm not a bartender, but I work in a bar as a server. And my manager there helps me, give me some tips, and giving me time to train and practice.
Let the beer pouring competition begin. Contestants are given 7 minutes to complete the task. First, they have to memorize the judges' orders. Then they go behind the bar to begin their Belgian beer pouring ritual. When the judges ask for a draft beer, the contestants rinse the glasses completely before carefully beheading the foam on top of the beer. They must make sure the glass they give to the judges is clean and properly sanitized. But wait, don't think it's odd to have a beer pouring contest in Hong Kong. There is so much more to pouring a perfect beer than some might think. In fact, the contest is about celebrating the tradition and culture behind the drinking experience. It has helped raise service standards in the past because it provides the staff with an incentive to perfect the beer pouring technique. The idea is to have a standard of service. A fresh product needs to be delivered to the consumer in the optimal manner, allowing the consumer to appreciate and taste the wonderful array of flavors. Finally, the contestants are at the end of their competition when they serve the beers with respective coasters to the panel of expert judges. Being presentable and witty are strong points to winning because the judges want to see the contestants' individuality and how they interact with everyday customers. The winner of this competition is going to be able to venture on to Belgium to compete at the World Finals. The action here is quite intense and the bartenders are doing pretty well. It's going to be hard for the judges to come up with a winner.
The champion who is from Dickens.
Well, congratulations, Jim. How do you feel being the winner of this competition today?
Feeling great, really happy, and thank you all the judges to give me a chance this time to represent Hong Kong to go to Belgium.
You're going to be heading to Belgium for the World Finals. Hong Kong is behind you, so bring home the championship for us.
We do my best.
Transforming Scottish culture into fashion, this brand's fall-winter collection shows the harmony of cultural art. The theme comes out loud and clear: Scottish Highland. Best for those who are avant-garde, this collection features a colorful plaid and argyles in red, yellow, and green. The brilliant cut of trench coats, skirts, and leggings in tartan all emphasizes the Scottish ethic. Black is forever a favorite. Sophisticated palettes are added as an addition to generate a seductive contrast and distinguished look. The beauty of the feminine figure is celebrated in these highly detailed silhouettes. Layering enhances the total look, and tailored crochet knitwear with Roman print embroidery transforms romance into art pieces. Extensive patterns and details like a little bow at the back of a plaid skirt or trench coat, as well as Scottish lace, sure comes out as an eye-catching attention. Merging boiled wool, patent leather, and fur, the use of different materials create some totally enticing collections.
Scandinavian shoes, Italian dining are just a couple of things the city has to offer.
Until next time, we're going to introduce more sweet ideas to add spice to your sweet life.
In the meantime, you can check out our website for more information about tonight's episode.
Until next week, bye-bye.